Hey everyone, it's DaikenXDan here bringing you another SINoALICE video, and today we're going to be talking about the reroll process. So this is going to be a beginner's SINoALICE reroll guide. So for the people that already started the game, today's video isn't for you, but for the people who've been interested in the game, haven't really tried it out yet, and want to actually do the reroll process to get a good, optimal start within the game, then this video is definitely for you. So let's go ahead and get started to get you on the right path. So first thing I want to talk about is some differences between the global versus Japanese versions of the reroll process. The first thing being that the global version now has infinite rolls. So you can now do infinite rerolls within the game, which makes it a ton faster than what it used to be. And you can see right there on the right picture on the bottom left, it says summon another grimoire. So that's how you actually do it. Just click that button and then you can start the next roll, rather than actually having to clear your cache every time and then do all of that again, do the download again, and then actually do the reroll. So it makes it very fast, and yeah, it was way easier to get what you want with this, and that just makes the standards of what people are trying to get a little bit more higher because of how fast they can actually do the rolls. The other notable difference is that there actually are no nightmares inside here now. So before in the Japanese version, there used to be nightmares, which are the summons within the game. So you used to be able to get summons inside here, which changed like the way what people were trying to get within the Japanese version compared to the global, but that's no longer the case because you don't have to worry about nightmares being a thing inside the reroll process no more. So that's not a thing no more. Also, there's just a tad little bit of text change. So SS is now SR, so that's just a change you just have to keep in mind. So if people say SS, they just referring to SRs, and that's basically what that means. Now, which jobs can you actually get inside of the reroll process? You can get Alice Cleric, Cinderella Breaker, Pinocchio Sorcerer, Gretel Minstrel, and Kaguya Cleric are the 5 jobs that you can get inside of the reroll process. Now, why do you actually want to collect jobs? What is the importance of jobs? Why do you want so many jobs compared to anything else? The main reason is because they can actually give you stat bonuses. So these stat bonuses are globally. They're shared globally, or basically account wide. So an example I could give is leveling up Snow White Breaker class will give you plus 50 physical attack, which means that you will also be able to add that to another class you play. So as you can see the picture there, under the common class level 3, she can get physical attack plus 50, and if you switch to another class, they will also have that, and these can stack too. So once you get a bunch of these will just be stacking, and that's just extra stats, bonus stats on all your characters that are stacking because you have a lot of leveled up classes. That's why you want multiple jobs. Now, people also say the thing of you want to get 2 SR same type weapons along with 2, with a certain amount of jobs, mainly 1 to 2. And what do they mean by that pretty much? So I'm going to explain that. So basically what people mean is 2 weapons of the same class type. The example is 2 swords for that. So why does that matter? Why do you want 2 swords for a character? The main reason why is for each character has a specialty weapon, which gives them more bonus stats. And it's preferred if this is a different element. So for example here with the Snow White Breaker, which she isn't in the gacha, but a better example of a sword character would be this version of Cinderella Breaker, would basically be that she has a specialty weapon of swords, and so you want to have an additional sword in order to get her. So the sword that she's going to come out of is going to be a green sword. So the sword is going to be green, and you basically want to basically try to get a different one. There's a fire one you could get and some other elements that you could get as well. Now, what should you actually reroll for? So the most optimal roll you can actually do is going to be the 2 jobs plus 2 same weapon types. So that's going to be the most optimal. So trying to get 2 jobs is no easy feat. The drop rates for them are pretty low at around 0.666%. So getting 2 of those is already tough enough. But getting 2 same type weapons along with that is very difficult, so you're going to be rolling for a pretty long time. This is like if you want the most optimal start. Now, if you're satisfied and you got 1 same type weapon, that's also a pretty good roll. That's a great roll to get. If you want to do something that's just okay, 1 job is also fine. There's no problem with that. Getting 1 job and 2 same type weapons, that's also pretty good. Another reason why you want to get 2 same type weapons is because the weapons not only for specialty, for the specialty weapons, but there are also more skills that you can use on the character as well. So you want a lot of weapon skills, and you want them to be strong weapon skills as well. And the last thing is, if you want to like basically get done with the reroll process. Maybe you were going for optimal or great at the start, but you know, you don't feel like doing it anymore. At the bare minimum, I suggest you at least pick up one job and one same type weapon. That's not really hard to get. You just do the reroll a few times, you'll get a character, and then like hopefully you get a weapon that is the same type. So this one is definitely a lot easier to manage, and is one of the ones that a lot of people that just want to get inside the game real quickly usually default to. Now, what can you do to further optimize your reroll process? This method is not really advised. I don't really advise anyone to do this just because it takes such a long time, because you're doing RNG on top of RNG. So basically what you can actually try to do is, once you clear story chapter 1-1, which is the first chapter, you can actually go into your inbox, claim all the crystals, and you can get another multi-roll. From this multi-roll, your ideal is to try to pull a nightmare. So nightmares are the summons. You want to get a strong nightmare from that those crystals. And if you don't get nothing, then this is where you actually need to actually do your cache clear and actually restart again to try to get something good. So you're putting the RNG of trying to get something this, and then once you get this, you're adding additional RNG for this. So that's why it's really not recommended. But if you really want to optimize and get like the best possible start, if you're one of those, then this is what you can do. So this is for the true optimist, for you could do. But yeah, anyway, like I said, I just want to tell you guys how to do the reroll process and how to go about it, and why people say the things about certain things about what you should get and why it's like that. But yeah, if you have any questions about any of that, definitely let me know in the comments below, and I'll be more than happy to try to help out. But besides that, if you like anything I had to say, drop me a like. I greatly appreciate it. And if you want to hear from more, follow me on my socials. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you know the next video goes live. As always, my name is Daiken, and I'll see y'all next time. Signing out.